Right, so camera is on and recording. Hello there everyone, and hello to any new Patreons or patrons. I just wanted to give you a little bit of an update. First of all, the Mellow album now, the last song. The last song is actually constructed, but it's not like mixed and mastered. So it's the last song, but I'm not gonna be able to put it out on all the stores that I wanted before New Year's Eve, because I just need to work on some videos in between. So videos are coming, of course. I've been working during Christmas. I haven't really been taking time off. So the video I'm doing right now is about the Obsidian synth inside Nano Studio 2, because in my mind, or in my opinion, it's one of the most complete synthesizers to have come out in 2018. This thing actually blew my mind completely, because there's such an intention. Oh God, Matt Borstel, the guy who made Nano Studio. Like, there's just one person making Nano Studio. That's why it took like 5 or 6 years. And the attention to detail in this thing is amazing. So I haven't really looked at Nano Studio as a production platform, because I don't really need a new DAW, and it just takes too much time to get through. I would need several months for that. And I've already had this app now for, what is it, like almost a month? And the only thing I've been going through is the synthesizer. And so I kind of put away all the other video products, and I had to like upload all of the material and the project up to my iCloud account, because I'm always limited on space on this. And when I make my longer videos, I kind of need all the space, because remember, when you export a video, if the exported video ends up being like 6, 7, 8 gigabytes, let's say it's 8 gigabytes, you're gonna need 16 gigabytes while it's exported. So I can't work with the iPad and fill it up with material, so I only have 8 gigs left, because then I won't be able to export the video. So I have to move all the other projects up to my iCloud to make space for whatever project I'm working on, and then I'll just work on that one until it's done, and I cannot work on anything else until it's done. So right now I've moved everything away. I'm working on this one for Obsidian. It's such a deep synth, so I'm going through half an hour in this video, half an hour going through the synth, but also doing like a thorough tutorial for the macro section and some of the menus, because those are kind of the menu system. The added hidden menu systems inside Obsidian is a huge part of Obsidian, and it's also that menu system is it's just such a neat feature to have, because it's just insane. You can save presets for everything. And when I say presets, I don't mean just a preset like for the sound or like a patch. I mean like literally presets for everything. You can save presets for the modulation slots, for the macro slots, for the oscillator settings, for the filter settings, for the envelope settings, for the LFO settings, for the effect settings. It's just insane. You can swap stuff around between synthesizers, between knobs. This thing it's sick. It's absolutely sick. And so I just had to review this, because this will have to end up on my top, whatever number it will become, top 8, top 7, top 5. I don't want to do a top 10. Maybe I'll do a top 9 or top. It's gonna end up on the top list for the synths. I'm gonna have 2 lists for this year, and the other one is gonna be effect apps, because I've been using a huge amount of effect apps. So I'm probably gonna have like a top 5 effect apps too. But this is so deep. I have to do this half an hour video, and right now I've been working on this for I don't know, maybe 1.5 weeks, and I haven't gotten too far. It looks like I'm ready here, but if you go in and check for it, I'm starting to mark out spots where I say like third angle footage, and that's basically footage that isn't a part of the screenshot. So I'll be recording. I haven't even recorded my B-roll yet, my B-roll and C-roll. My B-roll usually is stuff like settings where I've got the iPad with the app loaded, or whatever app it might be. In this case, it will be Obsidian and Nano Studio, and I'll make a little scene. I'll put up the spectrum analyzer. I'll play with it. I'll record that. I'll record the audio at the same time, so I have some live demo stuff. My C-roll footage is when I walk around with the microphone which I got something coming for that soon. That's gonna make that job much easier because I got something for Christmas as a gift for my girlfriend. I'll tell you soon. But the synth footage is basically me just walking around with a microphone and recording myself and talking, just to give the viewer something else to watch. And that's the trick to having people stick to a video, just making it interesting. And then there's the D-roll footage. The D-roll footage is the actual demos where I'm playing presets from the synth itself, the factory stuff, and then the presets I make. So there's a lot of stuff I make in my videos, and I mean, a lot of you who have been following me for a while, you kind of know this already. I've talked about this. But a lot of people that watch these videos on YouTube, they don't see that process. They don't know. And so sometimes when I put out a video and an app has been out for maybe like 3 weeks, and I put up my video, and someone will come in and say, yeah, you're late, man, to the party. We already know. What they don't realize is that I started working on the video maybe before the app was even released, or maybe the same day it was released, or the day after. But it actually takes me weeks to finish something, and in between I have to make sure I have other videos going, because I can't just let my YouTube channel kind of die out. After a week, YouTube does something with the algorithm, so it will stop. Your recommendations doesn't go up. People start forgetting that you're really there, and you can see everything just drop down in numbers. And what I want to do is just to try to keep myself steady until I get the next big video out, and then the channel starts growing again, and then it will flat out and then growing. So I don't want it to be like a constant falling thing, right? So you see what I mean? I have to do videos in between, but now I didn't have any videos in between. Well, I did, but they're all big. I also have a video for D1 I've been working for a very long time, and I had to move that up to iCloud now. And I also have the review, which is huge, that I've had to cut down. Initially, it was going to be a 1.5 hour tutorial, and that's just way too much. So I'm thinking maybe 45 minutes tops, but I'd rather do it at half an hour. And so now I have to start picking pieces out of it, but I can't start working with it until I'm done with this one. But I need maybe a week, and then it's done. So I mean, all the narration is done. I've got most of the screen, the A-roll, the screen footage of the synth is done. I'm adding all the boxes and arrows and stuff like that, text, and yeah, it's a lot of work. That's just the way it is. I'm not complaining. I'm just explaining why I haven't put up videos. But just to tell you quickly, my girlfriend, she purchased me. It's on its way. It's a gimbal for a gimbal. It's a gimbal for a mobile phone. So it's not the DJI Osmo. It's actually something called Freevision Vilta M. And there's a lot of YouTubers that have been blogging about it, because they all thought that this gimbal was, they didn't think it was good, or that it wasn't going to be good because it didn't have a famous name. And then they tested it, and they realized that it was on par with the DJI Osmo, only it does something extra. It actually has a better app experience on both Android and iOS, and the thing can also turn around in 360 degrees, and it's the only gimbal that can do that. And it seems to have a really good build quality. Plus, it has the longest battery time. So my girlfriend purchased that for me. I'm gonna have that thing, so my camera, me holding the camera is not gonna be shaky anymore as soon as I get it. It's Christmas, holidays, whatever you call it. So yeah, mail takes longer. Anyways, thank you so much for listening to me, and I also want to thank you so much for all your pledges this year. It actually helped me to pay my rent. I was able to relax more, and I could actually focus way more on trying to make better content. Thank you for that, and as a gratitude, I try to make better content. I hope you think I did that, but I'm gonna keep on doing it. Thank you for being here as a Patreon. For this year, I can't promise you I'm gonna do more of these videos, but I'm gonna certainly make an effort to try. So thank you so much for watching. All comments, and this is not YouTube. As usual, I wish you a very productive week. Now go finger all of your stuff and have a lot of fun doing it. I'm just gonna turn this off now. There we